Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, it's Phathead. We're going to start with sunshine, about 48 or so for the temperature. We like that on January 9th, 2026. Then we get some rains tonight and some cloudy, rainy stuff tomorrow, and then more rain heavier in the afternoon. So you are going to have some Saturday clouds and rain for sure. Sunday a little better, more sunshine on Sunday. We do have a huge ticket blitz tomorrow. No amount of weather, no rain, no clouds going to stop that. We're going to be at the enormous Boot Barn, the new location in Riverhead, the grand opening, Old Country Road, Roanoke Plaza Shopping Center. Can't wait to see you there. So many tickets to give away from 11 to 1, our big ticket blitz, and they're doing boot giveaways, live bands, food, drink. They have so much stuff going on at Boot Barn, a big party all weekend, and we're part of it. Happy, honored to be there, 11 to 1 tomorrow. So one of the big things that people are embracing lately is to disconnect a little bit, get away from the digital world and go more analog. What are some of the things people are doing to be able to do that? All right, a couple of things. I know at work, a lot of people do this, using an actual notebook for notes. When we sit in our meetings, everyone's got a notebook, right? Except me. I don't necessarily always have the notebook. I have the laptop most of the time, but a lot of people with the notebooks. Reading books, like real books, like reading an actual book, not just, Kindle, things like that. People they want to feel the physical book, getting back to the analog world. Using a paper calendar. That's right. You're not going to ditch the calendar on your phone, but it's nice to see it in person, just have it there in front of you all the time. A paper calendar you can physically write on and look at. Another analog trend, playing physical games like board games and puzzles instead of just video games, which we're all playing on our phone. Using a real alarm clock, not just the one on your phone. Yeah, I did. I don't anymore. I used to. But that one, it's just too easy to set the alarm on the phone. I'm going to stick with the phone alarm. Writing letters. When's the last time you got a real letter in the mail? That is a trend people are trying to get back into. Using an old school planner, like notebook planner, to plan out your work and your day and your year and all that. Another analog trend happening, wearing a watch. Yeah, like a real watch that tells time. How about that? I used to do that all the time as well. I have some decent watches. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll throw a watch on today. Analog music. See, I love this one. Like listening to records, CDs, or the radio. Always down for that. Absolutely. And last one on the list, a trend people going towards in the analog world, actual cameras. Phone cameras are good. I get it. But man, to actually hold a camera, take a real picture, pretty cool. So that is one of the trends as well people are leaning towards. And then in addition, I found this, and there's a similar aspect to what we just talked about and this. People are looking for new hobbies to get into, right, this year. And there's a list online of the hobbies that attract the kindest people. So maybe you're looking for a hobby, but you don't really care what it is. You just want to find a group of people that are kind and like a good, cool vibe, and then you can learn to get into that hobby. So here are the most popular hobbies for kind people. Pottery and ceramics. And by the way, you'll notice on a lot of these, they are very, meticulous. They take a lot of time that you have to really care and, get into it. So I think that's part of the reason why it's attracting the same types of kind people. Pottery and ceramics on the list. Crochet and fiber arts. That hobby on the list. Bird watching. That's a big one. To sit there and just, binoculars and quiet and watch birds takes a lot of patience. Beekeeping is another one for kind people. Hiking, yeah, you're going to get, most people who are hiking, I think, are kind. Woodworking is another one that, it takes a lot of detail, for sure. Board gaming, I guess that's a hobby when people sit around and play board games. Gardening, attracts kind people. These are all hobbies that attract kind people. Bonsai. Hey, you ever see The Karate Kid? Come on, Mr. Miyagi was trimming the bonsai trees. Reading attracts kind people. I don't know. Can you do? I guess you can. You can read with other people in the room. You're not really going to bond necessarily with anyone, right? Fountain pen enthusiast. That's a weird one for you, but that is a hobby. Fountain pen enthusiasts attract kind people. Cooking, usually. Someone on the list said death metal. Like really heavy metal. I do find a lot of heavy metal fans are nice people. I grew up a heavy metal fan. Look at me. Volunteering and community work, always attracting kind people. And then the last one on the list, anything that has grandma vibes. Knitting, quilting, cross-stitching, embroidery, sewing, always good for kind people. All right, we got plenty more to do. You're Bald in the Beautiful Entertainment up at about 8:12. National Days Good News Stories, late 8 o'clock hour. We're going to have sun to start. Then we got some rain tonight. Clouds and rain tomorrow. Better on Sunday. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.